Hi, my name is Sean, and today we're going to be talking about diminishing marginal product. So we're going to head straight into our example, lightsabers you can build at Disneyland, Galaxy's Edge. So imagine Disneyland decides to hire additional staff at Galaxy's Edge to help kids build their custom lightsabers. Initially, this seems like a great idea. The more staff equals more lightsabers, which means more happy kids. When there's one staff member, they can help build 10 lightsabers per hour. Adding a second would boost the total output to 20. The marginal product of the second staff member would be 10, so 10 additional lightsabers. So now let's add a third and fourth staff member. Initially, production increased by a margin of 10, but now it's not going to be as dramatic. The third staff member would only add a marginal output of 8, while the fifth would add 5. The efficiency of each additional staff member now decreases. This results in fewer additional lightsabers made per hour. So instead of 40, they produce 33. This is what's known as diminishing marginal product. Each extra input of labor, such as workers, adds less and less to the total output. So, what factors prevent it from reaching 40? Well, eventually, as more staff members are added, more problems arise. The workspace becomes crowded, and the high amount of workers make it to where some people don't have equal responsibility. On top of that, technology and other inputs remain constant. This includes the amount of lightsaber parts, the size of the room, and the speed at which these parts are being manufactured. All of these constants are known as fixed inputs. So, fixed inputs are the reason marginal output of products diminish as you add more workers. So, this is why Disneyland can't just hire 100,000 workers for the allocation of lightsabers. It's because workload and output will plateau at some point. We can see this plateau at the top of this graph right here. If more workers gave a consistent marginal product, then the slope would just be a perfect straight line. But the diminishment of marginal product means the slope plateaus and curves down. So, how does this principle affect Disneyland's decision making for their business? Well, understanding diminishing marginal product helps the manager determine the optimal number of staff to hire. Because beyond a certain point, adding more staff isn't cost effective. So having 4 people in the workspace isn't as efficient as having 3. That's because the marginal product diminishes to 5 with that fourth additional staff member. We can see that with the formula below. So this is what leads to people being fired.